What don't you like what Shador does?
I don't like when Shador shows the watch.
Yeah, that's getting tired. And people have been saying that, too. Analysts going, all right, I'm through with the watch. I get it.
The watch is stupid.
It's stupid. I mean,
watch this spin mode by Travis Hunter. Because they beat
Man's
somebody.
filthy.
They beat somebody the other day, and it wasn't a good team. And he ran over to the student section and he showed.
Yeah,
the watch.
It's like, come on. Oh, hey, hi.
You beat USC, go show them the watch.
Yeah.
When you beat somebody that's nobody,
Welcome to Friday the 13th.
don't show the watch.
Don't show the watch. But show the pinnacle vodka. And show the doctor.
The combo.
Doctor, the combo. It's
The
Friday.
combo of a lifetime.
It's Friday. It's the greatest combo in the modern world. It really is. Welcome back to the sack.
Watch. Boop.
Yeah, that's sick.
Ooh.
That's video game shit. If
He
you're
hurt
not,
that guy.
if you are not watching Colorado right now, hey, the kid is back. And by the kid, I mean number 12. No, not that 12. This 12. Shador Sand. That's this kid. What's his name? Travis Hunter, the number one recruit in America just 2 years ago. And he is back, and he is on Madden mode. Spin, spin, spin. And Colorado has gone up 14-0 on Stanford. Said if Colorado wins, they will ride the ship. They will be 5-2, Tom. And that's 5. The last 2 years combined, they had 4 wins.
More wins in the last 2 years.
Yeah, they had the last 2 years. So they've righted the ship. And the more I watch this kid now that he's back, because people go away sometimes out of sight, out of mind. You forget how good they are. I can't help but wonder if this kid played the whole game or played against USC, if they might have beaten the Trojans. I don't know if they would have gone into Oregon and won, but it certainly would have been a better game. But this dude is a game changer. He's a game changer.
Hell yeah.
That's what he is. So anyway, we are starting with that. Welcome back to the Mid-Sack. It is Friday the 13th, boys and girls.
Of course we had to be on.
Of course
we should be in costume, but we're not prepared.
It's a little, yeah.
We don't plan ahead.
No, we don't plan ahead. Look, I got all the Halloween lights up. By the way, I was talking about.
You did a good job.
I got a new Halloween light coming in the mail. We found the Headless Horseman. I got to order that tonight. Probably got to order that between takes here on the air, and because that's the one thing missing from this. I wish you could see this. I should take pictures and put it on the. You know what? I will. I'll put it on the Facebook page. You can see it.
There you go.
The pictures, so you guys can see what we're looking at every night. It's pretty cool. And Mr. Rizzo has finally. He's coming to the. He's got a couple of lights up at his house. He's got a little purple, little orange, little Halloween.
Casey did that.
He's dabbling. He's not quite in yet. I'll know next year.
We have our decorations. We just haven't taken them out.
No, but you need a little more lighting.
I know.
A little more lighting. But I think
we looked at Walmart tonight, but it was too late in the season.
No, you got early September.
Yeah.
Because now the Christmas shit.
Early September.
Because now the Christmas shit's up. You saw the Christmas shit, right?
I know.
It's fucking ridiculous.
They got Valentine's shit.
By the way, does that piss you off too, America? Can we enjoy the fall? I mean, look, he's as big a Griswold as I am when it comes to Christmas. But Halloween is Halloween. Let it have its day.
Let it be.
And no one should be bitching about Turkey Day because everyone's too full to fucking bitch about Turkey Day because it's that fucking succulent. Let these two holidays be. And then the build up for Christmas is even better because now you're like,
you're really going on a holiday retail store rant.
I think
it's one of the oldest rants in the book.
I know, but you know what? They don't listen. They certainly don't listen because it's still happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So anyway, this is IDD for those of you who know I don't disagree, and nobody's disagreeing with that, boys and girls. Segment 1, NFL, Friday, it's Preview Friday. We're going to go through all the games. We're going to pick them. This man is on fire, like Headless Horseman, pumpkin in the hand on fire. That's where he is right now. I got to catch him. I'm 6 games. I'm a touchdown back, America. This is crazy.
Last week was one of my best weeks.
Oh, last week I shouldn't even have shown up.
Well, here's the thing. So
I pulled the New England Patriots.
You had half the games right.
Shut up.
Is that bad?
Yes, it's terrible.
It's not below 500.
Fucking terrible. It is 500.
It's not below.
So no, for the season I'm still over 600, but he's over 700. So I got to catch up here, which is not going to be easy because he's hitting them down. As golfers say, everything's going straight. Everything's going straight off the tee.
I'm not relying on luck as much this year.
No. I'm overthinking. I'm overthinking. We're gonna go over it tonight. Anyway, so we have I'm overthinking it a little bit on some of these.
You overthinking?
I'm overthinking. So I wasn't overthinking on Bill. By the way, as I told him off air, it's no longer the blame game. It's the blame train, America. The Bill Belichick blame train, and I am the conductor. Okay. And by the way, it is gaining cars by the day. I mean, it's been ratcheting up all week.
Who's going to be the caboose? Robert Kraft?
Kraft is going to be the size 13 that goes up the caboose. That's what's going to happen.
No.
By the way, did you read that article I sent you from Jeff Howe?
No.
About how Robert Kraft is not above firing Bill Belichick after this season.
I didn't read the article.
Jeff Howe broke this story on Wednesday. I sent him the link, and I'll tell you what, man, there is a fire up there. I don't.
Two-way players. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I didn't realize these guys were two-way.
Oh yeah, Charles Woodson, who won the Heisman. Champ Bailey. Yep.
He was two-way.
Yep.
What?
Hudson.
He was a receiver
in college. Yes, he was. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he won the Heisman.
Champ Bailey.
Champ Bailey as well. Yep. I remember those two. The other two guys I don't remember. And then there's obviously this kid Hunter. But anyway.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. No, but anyway, Kraft. I don't know where Jeff Howe got this. He's one of the inside guys in the Patriots. So usually when he breaks a story, it's like, whoa, it's
legit.
And it's legit. It's never, but it's like, where'd that come from? So he, in that article, which he did not read, which I wish I did because I wanted his input on it. Kraft is not above firing Belichick at the end of this year if he's not happy with the results. Now,
I saw that headline.
As I said in the preseason, barring major injury, well, that happened. Judon gone. And by the way, it could have been avoided though. This is the silver lining for me because there was a coaching mistake is what caused it. It wasn't in the gradual or the natural play. The game was out of hand. He took out his starting quarterback. Why was your best defensive player still down there when you're down 28 points at the end of the third quarter? They weren't coming back. Mm-hmm. Bailey Zappi doesn't equal comeback. Okay, that's called white flag. Okay, or white towel. What do we call it? That's what Bailey Zappi is.
Well, that score was white flag.
It was over.
Yeah.
So why was he still out there? And by the way,
no excuse.
And by the way, that's still not coming up. No one's actually looking at when that happened. That's the one thing that they've all missed up there.
Well, what quarter did that happen?
In the end of the third quarter.
End of the third. What was the score?
31-3. And Mac Jones had already been taken out.
What time in the third quarter was Mac taken out?
I think it was after the second series.
Oh wow! So like halfway through, maybe.
Yeah, halfway through the third quarter. They both had 2 possessions. They just finished their second possession.
So Bill basically said this game's over.
Well, he said, he's like, what was the point of leaving him in? It was over. Okay, fine, Bill. Why is Matt Judon still in?
Yeah.
And why? And I don't know if a reporter ever asked him that question. But I would love to hear the fucking answer on that. Of course, we won't get the truth. Yeah. Because the truth is he fucked up, and Bill Belichick will never admit.
You think he just forgot about it? Wasn't thinking about it?
It's
Do you think every coach in the NFL would have taken everybody out? Because it's rare that
you don't
NFL
take everybody out. You take out your most important pieces.
I guess you don't.
Look, if you're going to take out your quarterback, if you're going to take out your quarterback, you got to take out your other. If you have a guy of that caliber, yes, you take him out because you know you can't replace him. You can't replace him.
No, I understand that.
I'm
just trying to think of other blowouts where like. People got pulled in the third.
There's been a lot of them over the years, but I don't remember because again, the Patriots weren't on the end of those most of the time, so I don't know who they were or how good they were.
Because I mean, like the Giants getting blown out 40-0 against the Cowboys. Daniel Jones was in that game till the fucking end, and maybe that was a mistake too.
That might have been a mistake too. He just didn't get hurt. So he got lucky, but
But here's the thing: maybe he didn't get hurt, but now he's hurt and he's got a neck injury, so. Did all the hits he was taking that he didn't have to take contribute?
I will tell you that his injury is a direct result of that offensive line.
And you kept him out there in a 40-0 game.
He got hurt. By the way, the play he got hurt on, he did keep his eyes downfield. So he was trying to do the right thing.
He always does.
And this is why these guys get drilled. And if you have a line that can't protect, especially from the blind side, that's his backside.
He's just got to fucking run.
You got to. But here's again. This also goes to coaching. They know how bad their line is.
We talked about it. 1, maybe 2 looks, and then run.
Yeah. Or hey, how about this, Brian Daboll? How about you line up a tight end outside that awful left tackle you got, so you can chip and double team, and then send him out as a safety valve in the pattern, so he gets more time and he chips him back into the line. How about that? That's a simple scheme that you can run and still get your receiver out there, but that buys your quarterback an extra 2 seconds. Then he becomes a check down if those first 3 reads aren't open.
Can't you have the back go to the other side and do the same thing?
You could do either one. I think the tight end's better when you're dealing with a guy like a Micah Parsons.
No, but I'm saying, couldn't the tight end be on the left side?
Yeah.
And the back actually goes out the right side in case they need to chip over there too.
Yes, you can do that.
You can chip on both sides.
You could do it, yeah, absolutely. And then those are basic concepts that I would hope.
You got to be doing it though,
if you know, you explain this to me because on every play that he gets hit, there's 5 men with their hand in the ground. And the tight end, if he's there, is split out wide. Okay, they have the running back. He's in the backfield. Then he just goes into the pattern, or he might pick up an inside blitz, but that's about it. But on these outside, with these defensive ends are so fast now. Yeah. You gotta, if you don't have a stud left tackle, you got a chip on those guys. And they're always coming off the blind side because 99% of the quarterbacks in this league are right-handed. So they're coming off the left side because they can't see it. That's just,
all the alcohol was at the bottom.
Oh, it didn't stir up?
Yeah. Oh. That's what. So now it's super strong, but I barely have anything left. That's gone.
We have plenty left.
Oh, call the doctor!
Who said we were?
Somebody call the doctor!
Oh, is it Frosty and Delicious in here, or is it just me? I'm telling you, America. There's nothing like it.
Playing defense.
So, by the way, Colorado, we are at the end of the first quarter?
Yeah.
Okay. Colorado is up 14-0. Welcome back, Mr. Hunter, Mr. Heisman, Mr. Dan. That's filthy. That's a top play on Sports Center. Yeah, that was filthy.
That was on 3rd and 10.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, don't worry, you will.
That was on a 3rd and 10.
Yeah, I mean, just filthy. That kid is filthy. So we're gonna get into the pick segment, and we'll go through these games because this is the fun part of the week.
Should I type them all out?
We probably. I still think you should say them in one at a time. Just turn the mic off and then just say it, and then we'll go to the next one. That way, it's easier than you typing them out.
Yeah, but then I'm not gonna.
All right, I'm just.
I can actually dictate it.
I'm just giving you options. I'm not saying do it. Do whatever feels good. Feels good. Do it. So I think we're already going to get a 1-0 because I'm pretty sure we both had Kansas City last night.
Yes.
The only thing shocking about that was how close it was. Seriously, talk about Gary Horseshoe up his ass Hilton. Every time I play this motherfucker, this defense has been ramrodded all year long, and I got Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes had 17 points. That's the kind of.
Pacheco got
that's the. He got 15, but he was 2 points below us. He should have got 17. He got 15.8.
Every running back is fucking shat all over them.
Yeah.
Khalil Herbert, who has done nothing all year, got 22 against them.
Fuck you, Gary. So anyway, looks like I'm on my way to 1-5, unless something the other guys show up. I'm up 33-0, but I should be up 40-0 at least.
Did you see?
By the way, I didn't play the Chiefs defense.
Yeah, and they got
16 points.
Yeah, I saw that. Who'd you play?
I played Detroit's defense. Who's good?
Oh, but against Denver, you got to play the Chiefs against Denver.
Denver's offense was putting up points. Look at their numbers.
I wouldn't have.
They weren't winning.
Defense? Have they been scoring? Who are they playing?
Detroit is playing
Carolina.
They're playing at Tampa Bay. And Mike Evans is hurt. I don't know if he's going to play.
You overthought that.
Why?
Because the Broncos suck.
Russell Wilson's numbers right now are better than Baker Mayfield's by significantly. So he's got a receiving. And he's been.
I guess I can't see anything positive about Denver.
No, but they haven't.
Sean Payton. That's just my bias.
I'm just saying that Russell Wilson had his first bad game in a while. He stunk last night.
Whoever started him got like 5 points.
Yeah, no one started him. In fact, no one.
Somebody started him.
Someone in our league played him.
Yeah.
Why couldn't that have been me?
You didn't see that?
No, I didn't. I didn't believe anyone picked him up.
Was it Eric? Who has Russell?
No, he didn't start him. You're kidding.
Somebody started Russell.
So we're gonna go down.
DJ.
Why? Over who? Who else did he have?
He doesn't have a second guy.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, let's start.
What's the next game?
We're both 1-0. Let's put it that way. We both had KC. So Baltimore at Tennessee.
Baltimore, man.
These two teams are the definition of schizophrenia. Because 1 week they look like a fucking playoff contender. The next week it's like the training staff put on the uniforms. They go literally they're night and day.
Baltimore played very poorly.
8 drops.
Pittsburgh.
8 drops, 3 of which were touchdowns. 3 of which were touchdowns.
8 drops?
8 drops. 3 of which were touchdowns.
That's why Lamar looked so bad.
Lamar wasn't the problem last week.
Wow. I didn't realize that.
8 drops. I'm going to go out on a limb here and guess they're not going to drop 8 this week.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pick Baltimore in a redemption game because these guys, you got to be kidding me. And he made a lot of good throws. He was probably, he would have had one of his better completion percentages games ever had they just caught the fucking ball.
Yeah.
And if you look back at these 8 drops, every fucking one of them hit them in the hands. Every goddamn one. There wasn't one where you're like, that's 50-50. No. Every fucking one of them should have been caught. So I'm going to go with Baltimore. What are you thinking? Okay.
See, I don't like picking Tennessee unless they're playing a schlub.
Yeah. But, and Baltimore's coming off a loss that they should have won, so they should be
Yeah, they better be up for that.
They better be up for this. Next one, Washington at Atlanta. I like what Atlanta's doing here. The receiver, I brought this up on Tuesday show. I thought that was a very sneaky, good signing. That kid can play. He was in a numbers game out with the Rams. They had a ton of receivers when he was there. And then this year, after they've got a ton of receivers again, and Cooper Kupp just came back. So he was number 4 on their depth chart. But he had 800 yards on that depth chart when they had all those weapons. So this kid can play. And I think he gives Atlanta another option. So I like Atlanta at home in this game. And plus, Ron Rivera, if it wasn't for this Staley guy and with the Chargers.
And Belichick.
Belichick too now. And, oh, by the way, and your boy. Peyton. Peyton. Did you see what Sean Payton did the other night? He called the timeout at the end of the half and they ended up getting a field goal out of it.
What, he thought it was second down?
He got the downs wrong. Ugh. Sean Payton is like the guy that keeps stepping on the banana peel, even though he can see it.
You know what? And that's why people believe in karma. Because
Sean Payton is making karma look like.
The way the universe works is like, when you act like an asshole,
they're going to change the name.
Sometimes it comes right back around.
The way he's going, they're going to change it from Karma to Peyton. That's Peyton. Peyton for you. That's just Peyton. The way he's going, I mean, dude, it's
Peyton's going to get you.
Peyton's going to get you. Peyton is a bitch.
You got Munson.
You got Peyton.
Peyton is my boyfriend.
Peyton. I'm saying, the way he's going,
oh, man.
It's only week 6.
He's having an epically bad
year. Bad. This is almost like they write comedy scripts out of this shit. This is what this is. Literally what he's doing.
They have what, 1 win?
Yeah, they came back and they beat who the fuck was it?
The Bears.
The Bears, yeah.
They beat the
The Bears are up 28-7.
All right, so we're both going Atlanta over Washington.
Yes, and then we got Minnesota at Chicago.
I'm going
Chicago at home. I'm taking because Minnesota is bang. They don't have Jefferson.
Oh, Jefferson's out.
Gone. He's out for 4
there's no way you can pick that.
And they're at Chicago.
And
Chicago is playing better.
Yeah,
they're playing better. They really are.
God damn it.
Then we've got Seattle, who's been playing well, at Cincy, who had a big bounce back win on the road at Arizona last week, and Mr. Burrow finally looked like Mr. Burrow. I don't know if T. Higgins is going to play. I don't think he is. He was listed as questionable, but Burrow looks healthy.
Seattle's not that good.
I don't think if Burrow's healthy, I don't think it matters.
I mean, watching Seattle against the Giants, if the Giants had half of their head out of their ass, they would have won that game.
Yeah, I mean, Seattle wasn't good enough to do what they did, quite honestly. The Giants were epically bad that night, is what it was. So I've got Cincinnati that game at home. Now, the next one, this is going to be interesting. San Francisco at Cleveland.
At Cleveland?
At Cleveland. San Fran,
I'm going San Fran.
Is coming off a very, very, very season-defining, dominant win. Cleveland has a defense that can give them a lot of fits, but they don't have the offense to beat them. That's the problem. And that's why I think Cleveland will keep it close because of their defense. I think San Fran ultimately wins this game. I have no faith in this backup who's starting. If Jacoby Brissett was still there, I might give him a puncher's chance. But this dude that's starting because Deshaun Watson is out again. I don't know who this dude is.
Deshaun Watson's out?
He's out, yeah.
Oh, well then it doesn't, we shouldn't even be having the conversation.
Yeah. I'm saying if Jacoby Brissett was there, I'd give him a puncher's chance because he's proven. He's had some big wins in the past. But this guy that they're starting,
think they lose with Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson has not played well this year.
Last game he had his best game in 3 years.
He
threw for over 300 yards. He had 2 touchdowns. He completed 70% of his passes.
Against who?
I forget who they won. They won last week. I forget who it was against.
Somebody shitty, right?
I don't care who it was against. He didn't do anything against anybody shitty before. It's progress.
No, they played some. He just hasn't really done anything.
Well, they're 2-2. They're coming off a bye. So they've had time.
You're going with the Browns?
No. I said it's going to be close. I don't think it's going to be blown because they've had 2 weeks to prepare for them. They're coming off a bye, and San Fran's coming off that monumental butt kicking of Dallas. San Fran still wins, but I think the backup quarterback
San Fran's built to beat them
because they're still going to put up points. So
yeah, but I will like to see how their defense holds them.
Cleveland's D is going to keep this close, is what I'm saying, for a while because their front seven, they're really good.
But the tough part is if they've got that kid Dorian whatever Dorian Robinson, I think. He doesn't stand a chance against the San Fran D. And
no, I think that's why San Fran ultimately wins, because they can't score enough to stay with them. The D will keep it close for a while. Eventually, San Fran will get some points, but you're probably looking at it's probably going to be like a 28 to like 14 game, something like that. Maybe I don't know if they get 14 with this back.
Yeah, but
maybe 28 to 7.
If he's turning the ball over a lot,
but
early,
I think if he just doesn't, I think it's close at halftime. I think San Fran pulls away in the second half is what happens. I think because their defense is so good. Barring now, if their turnovers happen, it'll get out of hand quick. But if the kid doesn't turn over the ball, if the kid doesn't turn the ball over, I think it's a game at halftime. But San Fran pulls away in the third quarter. That's right. But we both got San Fran.
Yeah,
anyway, next game, we've got where was it? Hold on, I skipped a game here. Carolina at Miami. I don't.
That's silly.
Miami. This one's interesting. Indianapolis at Jacksonville. This one's interesting.
Have they played yet this year?
No.
Is their first time?
I don't know.
Is their first time?
I think so.
At Jacksonville?
It's at Jacksonville. Jacksonville's playing better. Indy's been playing well.
I still don't trust Jacksonville.
I don't know who they are. They're Jekyll and Hyde too. But they look really good
last week. They just beat the Bills. I gotta. That's a real win.
That's a real win. On a neutral site. Yes, I believe they had the advantage.
They did. They did actually.
Yeah, they were on vacation. They pulled the European vacation.
Well, no. They went over and played,
and they stayed there. Yeah, they were there.
You get acclimated. That's really kind of not fair.
Yeah, I agree. It's not fair.
But maybe it's not fair that they have to play 2 weeks over there.
Well, that's probably why. Look, if we're going to do this twice, we're doing it back to back.
Exactly.
Just fuck you. We're not doing that twice. Yeah. And by the way, they would have a point.
Yeah.
They have a point. So
it's kind of unfair they play 2 out there, but it's also unfair that
I think they're playing better. And his point that Buffalo, that's a big win. Buffalo was hot. They came in hot, and Buffalo knew who they were. Buffalo didn't take them lightly. They're both playoff teams last year, so that was a good game. Mm-hmm. I think it would have been a good game no matter where they played. But
Buffalo just could not do anything on offense.
I'll tell you, he's got to take care of the football.
And
if he turns the ball over, they get in trouble. Josh Allen has got to. He doesn't have to always play great. He's always got to play clean though. Because if he plays clean, they're going to be in every game.
They're fine.
But if he had a couple turnovers in that game, it's like, what do you do? And again, trying to do too much. So
we both say Jags then?
We both say Jags. Yeah. Next one. This one's also interesting. New Orleans at Houston. This is interesting because it's at Houston. If it was in New Orleans, I'd pick New Orleans at 10-10. But I think Houston.
I'm picking them again. Dude. They won last week on the road, and
that didn't count. The Patriots suck.
But going into that game,
Houston is better than the Patriots.
But Houston is not. Who'd they just get beat by? Houston got beat by Atlanta.
Miami's not a bad team.
I'm not saying they're a bad team.
And Atlanta, they lost that game in Atlanta too. That was on the road.
And it was by a field goal.
It was a close game. And Atlanta's 3-2. That's not a bad team they lost to.
I say New Orleans.
Okay.
You like Houston?
I don't know yet. I'm thinking. I'm going to go with Houston because they're at home. To me, it's a coin flip. I'm going to go with Houston.
Dude, a lot of games are.
New England at the Raiders.
I know you like.
This is the. I'll tell you what. The blame train, as it's become this week, has become so big and so long. This game has taken on an epic proportions type meaning for the Patriots. This is the game that could literally shift the entire landscape of that organization.
Dude, you talked me into this one.
The Raiders are not good.
You talked me into.
They're not good. But
they're good enough to beat
the Patriots.
And I said the Patriots.
And the thing is, the unfair thing is that if Mac Jones doesn't go out and throw 4 touchdowns, they're going to fucking bench him. Which, given he doesn't have the receiving core to throw 4 touchdowns, I don't know how he's going to do it.
So you picking your boys?
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm thinking about this one. I'm picking the Raiders.
You actually convinced me of this.
I think they go splat because I don't think Belichick's too stubborn to change.
I agree.
And by the way, there was another story that came out on Thursday. This is where they became blamed. Another guy went into the analytics of the Patriots draft room and how they draft. Oh, baby, you should have seen that mushroom cloud. The Patriots don't do anything based on the analytics of the athlete. Nothing.
What do they make their decisions on?
Do they fit into our system, regardless of talent? And this is why Belichick is the most overrated coach ever, right there. Because first of all, if you're a great coach, your job is just to take the talent and adapt to it. That's what great coaching is. Adapt to your talent. Whatever's in the room, you adapt to their strengths. And this is where Belichick fucked up. He should have drafted a DK Metcalf. And adapt to him. He should have adapted or drafted an A.J. Brown or a Debo Samuel.
You don't overlook the best players in the draft
because you don't know how to fucking think coach. They're going to fit into your system.
Because you don't know how to coach.
And
that's basically what you're saying.
Here's the problem, Bill. If that's the case, your system sucks.
Right.
And if it wasn't for Tom Brady, no one would talk about your system because the true thing is Tom Brady's the only guy that's ever won in your system. You're 81-94, you bumbling fucking boob. You're 81-94. You had Drew Bledsoe. You had Vinny Testaverde. You are 81-94. Why? Well, I don't know if this guy's going to fit into our system. He runs the 4 too. That might be too fast.
Jerry Rice.
That might be too fast.
I mean, I've heard good things about Jerry Rice.
But he's 6'5". Well, we can't hide him. He's too tall.
System, yikes.
I mean, what? And this is the thing. He's such a fucking. It's unbelievable. But Gronk fit into your system. But Debo Samuel or DK Metcalf couldn't have. Look, Gronk's the greatest tight end ever. I'm not. But still, okay. Don't give me this shit. If you have great talent, you adapt to it. You find ways to use it to your advantage. You don't go. You don't try and fit a square peg into a round hole. It's fucking stupid. And that's why. And the fact that
did you see that throw and catch?
No, I'm yelling at Belichick.
Hold on a second. It was Shador to Travis.
One of the great combinations in college football, boys and girls.
It is really. Dude, that was a tight window. Watch it.
I'm telling you, this kid is a first-round draft pick. Damn.
That throw and catch. That was a fucking dart.
That was a rope.
I mean,
oh, my God. Oh. This is the other kid.
Who's that, Weaver?
Yeah. Whatever his name is.
They're going to get some kids drafted.
Oh, this dude. Big time. When he said 7 players, he was talking 4 offensive linemen and 3 defensive linemen. All right, so we both got the Raiders on this one.
Dude, and going into that, I wasn't thinking about it, but
he won't change. And by the way, here's how we'll know if we did. Tyquan Thornton, who runs the Baylor Burner, is going to start, supposedly. 10 targets. That's when I'll know. Mm-hmm. If I see the same shit that happened with fucking what's been happening with fucking Demario Douglas, that Bill Belichick needs to go.
You mean like 2 or 3 targets?
2 or 3 targets. And by the way, he converts those and then they just take it. They don't go back to it again. What the fuck you saving him for?
They caught another one off the fucking ground.
Kid's nasty.
He is good, man.
You call him Hunter. We call him Heisman. Ironically, his number is 12. Go figure. No, he didn't. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
That's the other dude. That's Weaver.
He walked in.
First-round draft picks everywhere. Where do they get a line? So the next game, it's now 20-0
Poor Stanford. Why do they look like a second-rate bum
Well, they're 1-4. They stink.
Remember when Stanford was good?
Yeah. Do you know who came out of Stanford?
Andrew Luck?
John Elway.
Jim Harbaugh?
Was it? No, not Harbaugh. Another one.
Well, he was a coach there, wasn't he? Jim Harbaugh?
He might have been, but there was another pro that came out of there. Elway, Luck. There was another one who was pretty good, too. I forget his name. Mm-hmm. Another quarterback. Anyway, next game, Arizona at the Rams. Philly at the Jets.
I'm telling you, that's an interesting one. Jalen Carter and
this is the thing.
Slay are out.
They're missing 2 of their arguably best defensive players. 2 of them.
And one on the line and one on the back end, which is bad. Jets can't really throw the ball.
This is the problem.
But so here's the thing. Philly actually, like you said earlier, has been good. Hasn't been good against the pass, but they've been very good against the run. Mm-hmm. But now with Jalen Carter out, I think that hurts their run defense.
Yeah,
and the Jets can run that goddamn ball. Well, Breece Hall can. The Jets aren't really. Nah, the Eagles are beating them. Do you know that the Jets have never beaten the Eagles all time?
Yeah, they're 0-12. There's that number again, America. 0-12. 0-12.
So they're going 0-13.
0-13.
On Friday the 13th? Yeah. All right, so we're both picking
Philly.
Eagles.
Detroit at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is 3-1, coming off a bye, playing well. Baker looks good. The weapons look good, but Mike Evans is hurt. I don't know if he's going to play.
Is Amon-Ra back?
I think he is, but I'll tell you, Detroit has a bunch of injuries. They do.
But I still think they're a much better team.
Yeah, but it's in Tampa. And Tampa's had 2 weeks to prepare for them. And Tampa's defense, by the way, is still for real.
Yeah, you've been saying that.
They're healthy. The last time they were healthy, they won a Super Bowl. Go figure. They're 3-1 right now. I don't think that's a coincidence.
I mean, they beat New Orleans.
They beat New Orleans in New Orleans.
Oh, it was in New Orleans.
In New Orleans, convincingly. This is not good. This is going to be a Donny. This is going to be, and on the offensive side of the ball, to his point, Detroit is banged up. This is going to be a Donny.
Is Jahmyr Gibbs out?
I don't know. I would think this is the game of the other guys. He's going to get a lot of touches. I would think.
No, Jahmyr Gibbs is out. David Montgomery's been getting all the touches.
Yeah.
That's a tough one to pick, but I'm going Lions.
I'm going Tampa Bay.
Okay, so you're going Bucks.
Yeah. Giants at Buffalo.
Please. Don't even.
Do we have to even say it, America?
No.
No. Which Monday night? Now this one.
Did you know Danny Dimes is out?
Yeah. By the way, I'll go back to my Raiders Patriots game and change it to the Patriots. I'm going to give Bill one more chance.
You're overthinking.
I don't care. I'm going to give Bill one more chance. What do I care? I'm going to give him one more chance. Bill, this is your last chance. You fucked this up, okay? And you think I was conducting that train before. I'll have an armada behind me when it's over, okay? An armada, Bill. You should know what armada means, Bill. You're fucking so smart. SMRT.
You're going to be in ships?
Fleets, armadas. They're gonna fucking. Remember when you didn't see at the end of the Jack Snyder's Justice League when he turns to the fucking to Grant, he goes, bring up the armada. We will use the old ways.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I saw that.
That was great. That was like fucking. He was like, "Ready the armada. We will use the old."
All right, so we both picked the Giants on Sunday night.
No, we both picked Buffalo.
It was a joke.
That was a joke. Monday night, the Dallas Cowboys, America's joke. The most overrated, overhyped, over-advertised everything this side of Bill Belichick's coaching resume.
Who were they up against?
They're at the Chargers, who, if they didn't have that bumbling boob of a head coach, this would be a lock. But because he's on the sideline, it's a pick 'em. Because he's a fucking retard.
Dude, but if you thought the Niners could exploit them in the passing game.
Oh.
Jeez.
Yeah, Mr. Hibbert's playing well. Keenan Allen has discovered the fountain of youth. Hey, Dallas, you might want to double him.
But Mike Williams is not there.
He's not there because he gets hurt again. He's hurt again. It's like third.
He's out for the year.
Yeah,
Third
time in 4 years he's been banged up like this.
It's too bad.
Yeah.
Is Eckler back? Because I'd like to know that. I don't think he is.
I don't know either. I mean, the thing is, I'm leaning towards Dallas here because the Chargers are banged up and because Dallas got thoroughly embarrassed last week.
They better come out.
They have to respond to this. I would love to see the Chargers win this game, though. I would fucking love it because that would just
happen.
That would just tell me the character that's in that locker room. And by the way, the fact they keep talking tells me that this could happen. The Chargers could.
It says Austin Eckler's healthy. I might.
We're gonna revisit this in a minute.
If he's
we might have to think about this over. We might have to talk. You know what? We might have to talk. You know who we need? We need
to consult Yoda.
Yoda and Joe Boo. I think we need to talk to them about this. We're gonna come back on that game, okay? And in segment 2, and then we're gonna discuss. We're gonna do our college football preview. We're gonna predict 3 games this weekend, and then we're gonna dabble a little bit into Major League Baseball. We have some teams to laugh at, America. There's some people we have to laugh at tonight, and trust me, knowing him. There's going to be a lot of laughing, okay? So, hey, it is Frothal Friday. The weekend is upon us. Friday the 13th. Colorado on a Friday. It doesn't get any better than this. We got the Doctor. We got the Creed. It doesn't get any better, Joe. Hey, it's a party, America.
It's a Freestyle Friday.
Come back, segment 2. And by the way, if you like us, hit that little subscribe button on the bottom if you don't mind, okay? Doesn't cost you nothing.
Go ahead and sub up.
Doesn't cost nothing for a good time.
We like to call it subbing up.
Subbing up.
Go ahead and sub up.
Sub up. We'll see you on the other side.
Uh-oh.